Hey guys, how's it going? What's behind me? Let's drive away and give you a broader view. Sometimes a broader view, stepping away, moving aside, getting a bigger picture, gives you a better idea of the situation. It's kind of what we're going to do here and see what's behind me. So as you can see, Rosinati and myself are once again amongst the windmills, just like back in New Mexico. There's no way you would have known that if I was just standing right next to it, unless of course I told you. But this is a lot like life, guys. To have the full picture of a situation, you need to step back and analyze it. Let's talk more about that. So a lot of times in our lives, we kind of seclude ourselves in our opinions. Sometimes we forget to tighten our straps. Take care of right now. But it's kind of cool to be amongst these windmills again. Reminds me of being in New Mexico on the Route 66 trip. Only it's a lot less foggy here than it was in New Mexico. So getting back to moving away from something, stepping aside, getting a bigger picture so you can fully understand the situation. When you're in a situation, when you're a part of it, it's really difficult to see other perspectives. And it could be any situation. So for example, you're in a relationship with somebody, right? And the relationship is an unhealthy one. You know what I'm talking about. All of you have had one of those toxic relationships at some point in your life, whether it be a significant other or a friend. And while you're in it, it's next to impossible for you to really see how toxic it is. And a lot of your friends who are on the outside, like your close friends who are willing to say to you that others who aren't as close to you are afraid to tell you because they don't want to hurt your feelings. But those friends outside of the situation that you're in, they can see that. They can see what's going on. It's not until you're out of that relationship that you see, oh my goodness, I now see what was going on. And unfortunately for some, that comes a little too late. Welcome to Sergeant. A good friend of mine told me a story while I was camping with him this weekend. Those of you who are subscribers and on the Discord know very well who this is, KidMoto22. His name's also Ryan. He told me a story about how he defended his wife from a couple of drunk dudes. And I'm not going to tell you the full story because I think he's going to tell this story on his channel at some point. But I'll just give you the gist. Guys were being rude to his wife. Ryan asked him to apologize, and the dudes wouldn't apologize. The dudes who insulted his wife didn't see the gravity of the situation. Ryan, 6'3", 230 pounds. While I doubt he would have hit the guy, he definitely gave the guy the impression that he was going to hit him. I'm going to let Ryan tell you the rest of this story, but something happened in that situation that snapped that guy out of the immediacy of the situation, allowed him to see a different perspective, if you will, allowed him to pull away from what was going on in the moment and seeing the gravity of that situation. The way Ryan tells it is pretty funny, and being amongst these windmills, being close to them and having to pull away to see what they actually are, kind of made me think of that. And eventually this guy backed away. I hope Ryan really tells this story either on his channel or at the Midwest Moto Meetup, because it's a story that both made me smile because of the topics I'm talking about now, but also made me laugh. And also made me appreciate Ryan as a friend of mine more deeply than before that story, because it's such a good story, and it's a story that represents him and who he is in a lot of different ways. But it's really fun to be amongst these windmills again, because like I said, it really reminds me of being in New Mexico, being next to them. Probably couldn't hear it because of the motorcycle and other noise, but man, they are loud. The whooshing noise of them spinning around is pretty loud. And right now I'm probably in the flattest area, the driftless region, and my chin-mounted camera is probably going to die soon, so I just wanted to do a quick video right now just to kind of show you my thoughts on stepping out of a situation and seeing things in a different perspective, because it can be applied to a lot of things in your life. How if you remove yourself, your thought process from the immediacy of a situation, how really helpful it is for you to really understand the situation more deeply and help improve that situation, whether it be a negative situation or a positive situation. So yeah, I just wanted to do a really quick video while I'm on the edge of the driftless region here, getting closer and closer to the corners of Minnesota, Iowa, Illinois, and Wisconsin. The further east I go, the more driftless it becomes. So I'm going to enjoy the rest of the ride. My chin-mounted camera is about to die. That's all I got for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have, go ahead and click on that like button. It helps out this channel a ton. If you're not subscribed yet, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. And as always, ride safe out there, be kind, and keep your wheels rolling in the right direction. I will see you